Since the beginning of the fall 2021 semester, masks have been recommended but not required on Georgia Tech's campus. What impact has this had? The purpose of this research was to examine the relationship between mask usage rates and COVID-19 positivity rates on campus. It was hypothesized that there would be a statistical significance between the two. In order to collect this data, observational surveys were conducted each week for 10 weeks by Ecology Lab students. Observations lasted 10 minutes, and they were to identify every individual they saw based on 4 categories of mask usage: properly masked, improperly masked, non-masked, and individuals who could not be properly identified. This research focused on surveys completed in Clough Underground Learning Commons, Price Gilbert Library, and Crossland Tower. Data on positivity rates were acquired using the COVID-19 data table posted by STAMPS Health Services, and data was sorted and compared using a linear regression model in RStudio. Based on the data collected, there was a statistical significance in the average weekly mask usage rates and the average weekly COVID-19 positivity rates on campus.
The relationship we saw was that an increase in mask usage corresponded with an increase in positivity rates. Although students at Georgia Tech are not required to wear a mask, many still choose to. So it makes sense that more students would wear a mask when hearing or assuming that positivity rates were increasing. COVID-19 has already had such a profound impact on college students, so concerns about their health and returning to social isolation or online school are very plausible reasons for increased mask usage. Also, lag time may result in lower positivity rates in subsequent weeks rather than immediately. This research is significant because it impacts both students and staff at Georgia Tech. In an indoor environment like the library area, wearing a mask reduces the chances of airborne transmission, protecting you from both inhalation and isolation of the virus, thus decreasing positivity rates. Additionally, the more we know about the virus and how it spreads, the closer we are to knowing the most efficient and effective ways to control it. In future research, it would be beneficial to compare mask usage rates across different locations on campus. Because the library area is such a popular, heavy traffic place, it would be interesting to see how mask usage changes compared to areas with lower densities. It would also be useful to examine the type of mask worn by mask-wearing individuals and compare the positivity rates in areas with high cloth mask usage versus high surgical mask usage. This research can be connected to a few of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, one being good health and well-being. Controlling the spread of the coronavirus and any other disease helps to ensure that everyone lives a longer, healthier life. Another would be quality education. In order to provide the best possible education for all students, children need to be in schools. COVID-19 has caused many students to drop out or fall behind. Getting schools back to operating how they normally would is essential to providing a quality education. Lastly, this is a global pandemic, so it requires partnership for the goal from all around the world. This cooperation extends to areas like colleges and universities.